Hey, welcome back to Dear Twin Flame. It is Wednesday afternoon, and I was hoping to record this a lot earlier, but it took me a long time to prepare for it because things got intense over the last couple days. So, yesterday I did an online shamanic enlightenment course. I don't know, it's not about journeying, it's just about different religious practices and beliefs around the world, and it's been awesome, amazing. Some really cool people have been on, and I'll get to stuff on that later, like not today, another day, just because there's so much to share, and it's really I don't know, interesting, uplifting, hopeful, enlightening. It's just a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, it was awesome. But one of the speakers yesterday did a meditation of sorts, and we could put forth a question. How did I put it? Anyway, and ask for guidance or ask for enlightenment from our spirit guides or whoever came through. And basically it was kind of like a prayer, I suppose. It wasn't meant to journey at the time and get the information, but it was put out a request for whatever it was you were seeking guidance for. That's okay, best description I can give. Anyway, my intention with mine was just to ask for whatever guidance I required at the time, and to enlighten me in my present. Because so one of the things we talk about, or they talked about in this course, is focusing on the now. Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the present, just focus on the now. So my question really was, what do I need to focus on now? What do I need to know? What do I need to know now to be my best self? And I just kind of left it at that. So I went to bed. I had a very disrupted sleep. First of all, I couldn't get to sleep, and I just had lots of thoughts. There's lots of thinking from what I'd learned and what I'd listened to, and it not bad, not stressed, just good. But I woke up multiple times through the night and had to write, because my dreams took me on a journey to answer some of my questions, which was awesome. But it came in the form of a letter. And the reason I'm saying this is because traffic is very busy right now, but my backyard is too hot to sit in, so I'm sitting in my front porch. It's the only shade I have. It's outside. How do I put this? Okay, so this channel, I have asked for anyone else who's listening if they want to send in messages to their twin flame, and people have sent in messages or emails to me at deartwinflame@gmail.com, but they have asked me not to record them. They've just been wanting to talk to me, which is cool. I've met some pretty cool people, and I had some pretty cool conversations. And then when I realized, when I got the information that my twin flame was actually watching these videos, it was as if everybody else could no longer see my videos. I got no engagement from anybody. Like, there was no other people viewing my videos. There was no other people commenting. There was no other people writing me. It was as if everybody else just ceased to exist, and only my twin flame watched, which was very interesting. And then I had my questioning last week about whether or not I should record, and then I decided I would record, but it would be less, and I would only come back with messages. And immediately that first video where I started talking about twin flame stuff again, other people have been watching. And I've received a couple emails, which again, they don't want me to record them. They just want to talk to me, which is cool and I'm good with. But I still haven't received any letters to read. Fast forward to last night. I started having these dreams, and it was myself, and it was a letter that was given to me. I was given a letter in my dream by my twin flame's higher 5D self. By my twin flame. I was given a letter by my twin flame. Now, obviously, I didn't wake up with a letter in my pocket or in my mailbox or anywhere else. But through the night, as I kept waking up, I would write down as much as I could remember of this letter. It was like I was, I don't know, just rewriting it. Anyway, I didn't get it all. There was a lot. It went on a long time. And each time I would wake up and then write and in my journal and then go back to sleep and then wake up and write in my journal. And so it's not fluid. It's not coherent necessarily. But then this morning when I woke up, first of all, I had a crazy headache, which I still have. And my teeth are like so sore because I feel like there's just so much that I was trying to hold on to that my jaw is like so painfully sore, just crazy sore. And then I've literally spent almost all day, well, since I got up, because it was very late when I got up, trying to fill in the blanks of this letter that I got in my dream. And I don't know if I should read it or not, because I feel like it was given to me for a reason, but I don't know if it was for my purpose to know this or for me to present it to my twin flame from his higher self. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with it. It's very long. It's like 8 pages of writing that I did. And it was very sweet and very heartfelt, I suppose. There's lots of guidance in it, I believe, for both of us, but mainly so that I think the ultimate end goal, at least for me, was to maintain hope and maintain my faith that we are divinely guided and that we have a higher source of energy, angels, spirit guides, whomever, walking with us in this journey and helping us, and also to let me know that I'm doing good, and that my twin flame is doing good. Not that either of us are doing great, but that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Does that make sense? So I don't know what to do. I'll be back. Give me a second. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, I know it was brief for you, but it was a few minutes for me. So when I'm in doubt, I center myself, I ground myself, and I use a little trick that one of my mentors taught me of muscle testing for a yes or no answer. So I muscle tested, do I read this letter online? And I got a yes. So, dear twin flame, if you don't want to hear these words that were a letter to me from your higher self, then maybe turn off the video right now. I don't know. But it's up to you. This is what I was told. This is what I read, and tried as my best to rewrite. So here we go. Jen, my twin flame. You asked for letters to be read on your channel, so I thought I'd send you mine. These past lunar eclipses have been causing big shifts and shaking me up quite a bit. I've been thinking of you often and wondering what this journey is supposed to look like, and if I have the strength to walk the path I need to. Also, whether you have the patience. I realize in the past I haven't focused on my gut and pushed down my intuition, but this time and moving forward, I'm trying to listen better and turn down my ego. I've really been reflecting on my past decisions, and I've been considering the possible different outcomes we could have had moving forward. What would a second chance hold for us? To make amends? To course correct? Are you influencing my dreams? Are you manifesting these changes? I feel you reaching out, offering a loving hand. I just don't know how to take hold. I'm praying for a new beginning with you, to work on coming together and to heal all that tore us apart, to reignite the passion. Traffic. To push forward and put forth an effort. I hear and understand your words that our separation was necessary to face our karmic lessons and grow individually, but I also know there is a balance when we are together. We are better together than apart. You know what I need at each moment, where you become my strength and weakness. It's all messed up. Writing when I'm half asleep is not my forte. You know what I need at each moment. You become my strength and my weakness. I am safe to be all things with you. With you I feel strong and safe to express vulnerability. You are my strength and my weakness. This truth is one reason why I've restrained myself from this connection. My ego doesn't appreciate feeling weak in your presence, and in the times when I feel strong, you need me for support. Your need of me, that codependence, scares me. It's a battle within myself. This feeling of feeling safe in your arms, but also feeling weak at the same time. Again, I feel very strong in your presence, but also very afraid. Ego. It comes in and destroys all that is good, by convincing you that you are weak or that this is something that will be taken away. I know we needed to go through this cycle to get to this point where we feel we aren't giving in to ego or into those fears. I would rather come together and create the balance of energies than to stay apart. The energy in our connection is alive and endless and undeniable. To be completely balanced in a state of give and take and trust with each other is my goal. To be able to completely explore each other and be completely open and bare in a way that serves us both in mind, body, and soul. I know to reach this balance in our connection. I know to reach this balance in our connection, I must first reach a balance within myself. I'm working on this. Please have patience. I am excited for the day I can come to you with my love on display and shower you with affection you deserve, for the quality time we spend to rebuild, our foundation. I know we are one, and I claim this truth. I belong with you, and you belong with me. I understand a complete balance cannot be reached individually, better together than apart. In the past, I felt your heartbreak when I sent you away, and I want you to know it hurt me too. Our connection was so natural, it just felt right to be in your presence. That's why it destroyed me to end things. I lied to you. I said things to push you away. My life was in total chaos. I felt like I had no authority or power over my own life, and in my struggle to regain control, I sabotaged our connection. I felt I needed to sabotage our connection. There's a line where he's... Today, I want to be a healthier version of myself. I want to be at my best when I reach out to you, although I know I'll only feel my absolute best with you. I know you know that I watch your videos online. I love that moment of connection I get listening to your thoughts. Forgive me for not reaching out or sharing my thoughts in return. Forgive me for not telling you that I want to be with you too. I know you are doing really well, and this makes me happy. You make me happy and reignite the passion of our connection in my soul. But then, I think I may not be good enough for you, that your standards are too high, and that I won't be able to. It's busy around here. But then I think I may not be good enough for you, that your standards are too high, and I won't be able to measure up. Ego. Ugh. I feel like I am in a whirlwind of emotions. Maybe it is the eclipse. I felt panicked when you considered not making the videos. To possibly lose that small amount of connection was upsetting. And when you are doing so well energetically, it reminds me of how I blew it and doubt whether I'll ever be worthy of you. You make me see my flaws, and I'm trying to do better, but can I do enough? Sorry, it's all mixed up here. I'm still dealing with a toxic factor in my life, but I want you to know I am in a better place and recognize the steps I need to move forward. I'm sorry for the traumas I caused you in the past. I have so much respect for all the work you've done to reach the place of contentment you're in. And then the energy shifts again, and I want you to know that I believe the best is yet to come. Stay positive and keep believing in us. This is a fated connection. I'm sure it was all meant to be, but even that idea is still overwhelming and confusing as my logical brain interferes. But I'm willing to learn and grow. My truest heart's desire is to be with you and only you, to completely dedicate myself to our purpose, to reunite our souls and bodies, obtain balance in our passion, to complete our rise to ascension. I want to take this to the next level. Where do we go from here? Don't detach yourself from me because the time is near. That's a really bad rhyme, but whatever. I'm seeing things in a different light. I've felt so jaded for so long and unwilling to let anyone in for fear of the damage that letting love in might cause. I continue to feel disappointed in love and life. I felt caged and held myself back from any type of connection, protected myself for a very long time. But even in this cage I created, I've been ripped apart, shredded in my own right. Today, I am working through this sorrow, darkness, and demons, finding the lessons and learning about myself, to become a stronger person and finally see things from a whole new light. What I thought would make me happy didn't. What I thought the answer to life wasn't. I'm waking up. I feel like I've let everyone down, including you. Thoughts like these. I feel like I'm only going to hurt you. I can't make you happy, so don't get close to me. This is what I've always believed. It's a hard burden to carry, but it's harder to put down. Sorry. I missed a line because it was a one down. I can't make you. This is what I've always believed with every relationship and friendship. It's a hard burden to carry, but it's harder to put down. But I want to change this. I want to believe I can be better. I want to believe I deserve you. I see your faith and trust in the divine plan, that you understand and believe wholeheartedly in our connection, that you haven't given up on yourself despite the trials and traumas you've faced, and all of that gives me hope. Releasing your worries to the universe and hearing how it supports you in return is magical. You inspire me to walk with more intention and faith. I feel your dedication to me, and your love is inspiring. I see the path we've walked was meant to be, to force the growth and lessons we both needed to work through. And as horrible and hard as it's been, I'm beginning to understand the blessings it is meant to provide, to get back to the persons we are meant to be, to reach the union and balance of souls, to reach our highest good. I want you to believe in me. I will do whatever it takes to prove my love to you. I long to hold you in my arms and comfort me every night. I am awakening and I am undergoing spiritual transformations. We are healing. Archangel Raphael is helping heal our hearts while we sleep, meditate, and dream, to help us both love ourselves so that we can unconditionally love each other and others, and in turn set us free. Our guides are saying to pay attention to the signs and information that come to you in books, songs, and names. I know you're already recognizing these as you've mentioned it before, but they really are reaching out to help guide our way. They want us to please know that where our energies were running opposite, there has been a shift and we are in alignment. Your words have the power, it was another thought, They also want you to know your words have the power to heal and show that you are a source of light for those in need, offering strength, guidance, and direction. You have been this to me, and I'm grateful. Please know you don't need to over-explain yourself. Speak your truth and leave it at that. Any misconceptions are those of the listener, and it's their choice not to try to understand your intention. There was a quote, if they love you, rip off their clothes and love them harder. In other words, don't play games, just speak your truth and don't over-explain. Things won't be perfect, but sometimes you just need to move forward. Let go, jump, and be free. Express yourself fully and follow your heart. To finish up as simply as possible, I'm very confused. I really don't know what to think. I'm trying to take responsibilities for my actions, and honestly, something's still missing from me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. To figure out who I am in my best form. Please have patience. All my love, all my life. So, there's that. Do I believe that this is actually how my twin flame actually feels here on Earth? Not necessarily. This is definitely from a higher energy. This is from our actual twin flame connection. Why did I share it? I shared it because my muscle test told me to. I think my truth is I shared it because I hoped if my twin flame did watch this, that it might bring forth some of the struggles that he's having subconsciously. Not that, I'm trying to push myself on him. That's not what it's about at all. Just to sometimes facing our inner traumas, our childhood traumas, our past life traumas, our past this life traumas. It's hard to see past the hurt and see our part in it and our lesson in it. And when our higher selves come forward, it's like oh yeah, true kind of thought process. At least that's what it was for me. And I don't know, the first line of it said, I know you've asked for letters for your channel, so here's a letter from me. So yeah, it was a very interesting night. It was a lot. It was like going to school. It was hard. Yeah, the signs and synchronicities thing, that's been pretty powerful lately, because I see numbers that connect us all the time. I see when I'm distracted or questioning myself, all of a sudden there will be a song on the radio that puts me back into alignment. Or if I don't know, your name comes up a lot. And it's not just your name. It's like, oh, there's your truck. Oh, there's your name. Oh, there's your birth date. Oh, there's... it's just a lot. Or here, if that's not obvious enough, here's a picture that comes up on my newsfeed that shouldn't be there because it wasn't from that time. Or the messages are just endless. So I'm trying to pay attention and recognize what I'm thinking about at that time, what I'm questioning at that time, and realigning myself. So I read the letter because it made me feel really good. It was nice to have that connection, which is what I asked for and was presented on this day. So I was told, like in my last video, I said I would have some form of communication from my twin flame on July 8th, 2020. And what could be better than a letter? Now, yes, it wasn't from my 3D walking, breathing twin flame on this earth, but it was still pretty awesome, and it was reaffirming in my path. So that's what I'm taking from it. And now it is getting long and I have to take my child swimming. So I will sign off. And for anybody that's listening, follow your heart, follow the signs, follow the path, and trust, believe in your purpose and the path that's been laid out for you. There's a reason for everything. I truly believe that. And as hard or as crappy or as painful as something might be, look for the lesson. Look for the lesson, because ultimately you'll be better for it. Try to teach my kids that every day. Trying to teach myself that every day. Remind myself anyway. I feel it in my heart. I know it in my heart. It's that ego part that gets in the way every once in a while, makes you question, makes your logical brain get in the way of your truth and your heart. So I will sign off and say, if you have any letters that you want read, email them to me, deartwinflame@gmail.com. For my twin flame, thank you to your higher self for the letter, and I hope you are keeping well and staying cool and hydrated, and that your heart and your head are healing as one. Until next time, dear twin flame, you have all my love for all my life.